So it's not looking good, but T1, they're definitely going to be prepared. They expected this. They willingly let the profit through, and they picked the white.
Such as the RP.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're definitely gonna have to watch out for those two in particular around the team fights. It's mid, DDZ.
Mid lane. Yeah, Yokam was able to get in underneath the tower. And that's enough to set up for the kill. Very nicely done there, Yokam.
Looks like it was a little bit better for New at the start, but then T1 was able to maximize. Forev getting pressured bottom. Very tanky though. And quite a lot of damage with that level 3 Scorcher, pushing them away.
They're going to try go again now, though. Yeah, Forev in a spot of bother here. As the crit comes in, one more hit from Lance.
He's not quite going to hit 6 yet off that creep. He's just shy of it.
They can maybe turn onto Yokam. Okay, Miracle's down as well. They've got to be careful. It's a big nature's wrap, though. Yokam goes down. DDZ was thinking about TPing across for this one. He won't do so anymore as Miracle's back under the tower, and a TP over from In Your Dream kind of go late against a PA Magnus lineup. But especially with these incredible team, like late game ults that they do have on T1. It's top lane. Forev, he's going to be able to find the Doom in onto DDZ. Candy, has he got enough to keep him alive? Throws out an Aphotic Shield. DDZ still on the run. He's going to be chased though by Forev with the Scorched Earth. The T1 will have the damage to take down the Prophet. Candy
gonna get a trade though.
In return, and he's got it. Yokam has got anything to go on to Candy with. No, Candy is level 7, still holding on to the point, so he's going to kill him for the ult if he wants to. And you say with the Curse of Ernest proccing, Yokam's in trouble. He will manage to toss Candy away. Candy now a little low on mana, so
as fast as possible while his team runs around and makes space. The toss.
Toss back into the RP. In Your Dream's going to skewer him underneath the tower. DDZ just goes straight for the TP out. Knows there's nothing else to hold him back. The Avalanche not quite in range and in time from Yokam.
No man's
so DDZ gets out. He's got a reincarnation. We'll see if they can come in with backup forces on New Esports to help turn this one around. TP over from Candy. Candy's in the neighborhood, and they look for the Ray Fire Blast on Miracle, but they won't root, at least with their carry. They've got to make sure he's active.
Absolutely. You're playing versus Doom Magnus. These two heroes are kings of when they make it to the late game. So trying to pick up the pace. Lantern, nice curse.
Excellent curse. As Lance, he's caught in the center of it all, and he's gone. Miracle gets the crit, gets the kill. They can turn up for more here, T1. They go over to Mods, and it's a double kill for Miracle. Paulison just coming in for the trees, and New Esports, they didn't expect that one bit. They were
all about that big hit on PA, so this might hurt him a bit, but we'll see if he can make it work.
I mean, you get, we'll see how it does sort of play off. Down bottom, Forev. He's been caught in the trees here. Him and Paulson were trying to get aggressive. With the three of them going for him, and TP still on cooldown, so not even having the option to try for a TP out here. Forev will go down. New Esports get the kill. DDZ still holding on to the money, has queued up the orc, the mana for Reincarnate. Lance, as we saw, queued up the Echo Saber, obviously trying to get that silver edge. Ultimately, bottom lane. Curse is going to be used onto Candy. It does proc the borrowed time. Can they fight this though? DDZ's coming in with a backup. TP's over. Paulison will protect himself with the cold embrace. T1, they're bringing in the numbers as well. Lance steps forward with the Ray Fire Blast. Gets the kill, but Miracle's over. Crits down onto Candy. A screw over. Oh, it's a beautiful RP from In Your Dream. He gets the three of them. They're lined up perfectly for Miracle to clean them up. DDZ has to TP out. Will manage to make it away. Lance back with a second life. Miracle jumps over for the easy kill on Yamate. Takes out the Phoenix. Lance is trying to get the kill in return. Will get it as he burns Yamate's fire. But Lance, he can't armlet toggle his way out of this one. Forev finishes him off. Triple kill for him. T1 take the team fight.
Different sustain in these fights now for New Esports to handle.
This hunt. Smoke's going to be dispelled. There's someone around. They know that someone's here. And they're going to find him. Miracle straight in with the combo. On to Lance. Lance is gone. They can turn over for more. They move over towards Candy. Loon slowed down by the shockwave. Candy, he's got the borrowed time, but the 5 heroes here should be able to control him long enough to kill him afterwards, as there's no sort of help that can come in from New Esports to protect this Abaddon. Candy will fall. T1 starting to get very aggressive and really
forward. Forev gets the net on him.
Forev's able to find the setup. Play around with him. Doesn't really want to have to use the Doom here. If he can avoid it, but he'll use it. Feels that it is necessary there to guarantee the kill. And does mean that the rest of his team doesn't have to come down here. He can finish it off on his own. Back over towards mid. Miracle's got the follow-up here. He's managed to jump in onto Lance. Lance low on the mana, trying to get away, but he gets the RP. In Your Dream catches them all. Lance is saved by an Aquatic Shield though, but the final dagger comes through from Miracle. Lance goes down, Miracle falling low. The toss from Yokam trying to get him back to safety, trying to hold Candy away from this PA, and Miracle will be able to step back, keep himself safe. Now he can look to turn back around. The dagger's in onto Candy. Skewer 4 from In Your Dream. For Rev, he's finished off DDZ on the side. T1, they're going to be able to get the team wipe. Everybody's head on you, eSports. This game looking very rough right now for the Radiant side. 16.
They have Yamate. They have to hope for some godly level 12 egg. But up top, DDZ might be getting baited.
I mean, he's definitely dead. That was an ambitious standing his ground. I mean, not much you could do, obviously, would have had the TP out cancelled by Yokam, so just had to accept his fate there, DDZ.
Yeah, I thought he'd Orchid TP out, but I guess it was too close to the tower that the PO is coming anyway, and now no mid solo in Nature's Prophet.
Oh, Candy gets tossed in pretty deep here. There's going to be a buyback from TDZ. The curse being used onto Lance, allowing Miracle to go in and start burning the mana. Actually, Miracle, he wants to turn over to the side already. Splitting the fight up. In Your Dream, skewering them away. TDZ's TP out cancelled by the clumsy net. Him and Candy Loon go down. That is a dead DDZ for a full minute. A dieback on the Prophet. Mozen trying to run, but In Your Dream chasing him down with Forev. They've also got their hands on Lance. Lance will get out with the Shadow Blade. No detection, obviously, on the front lines. So Lance escapes, but again, just they cannot fight them. It really seems like they're just in a helpless position right now. They can't do anything about T1.
Yeah, I mean, they're unsuccessful in any team fights. DDZ buys back and just dies immediately, just like we've been seeing him do. And I kind of...
Right now,
but look at... Forev is just so farmed as well on this front. BKB Crimson Guard Vlads. 39 HP regen. Miracle's just jumping forward.
Yep, easy kill onto Mozen. Back onto the tier 2. I mean, yeah, we're seeing, as I said, with that Doom change with the button, and that early on, just you're going to get your first dart in that much quicker. It really does make the difference. And Forev showing us how strong the hero is. As you say, just sitting up there, having parallel net worth, really, to the PA. Now, this is a Magnus PA.
Yeah, this is a disaster now at this point. It's all toward the mid lane anyway with the smoke. They're prepared for the push. Phoenix Egg still on cooldown 20 seconds. T1 should be able to steamroll through this one. Lance, he's silver edging forward.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Full Satanic on Miracle.
Oh my god.
On its way out in that courier. Lance getting tossed in pretty deep, skewered away as well from any protection. Candy's trying to get an offer up an Aphotic Shield. It's not going to be able to save him. He goes down the once. Miracle's going to be ready for the round 2. The curse on the back lines, holding back Mozen and DDZ and Yamate.
Another toss back.
Mozen goes down. Lance will fall. No buyback available, of course, on the Wraith King as he went full in on that Silver Edge purchase to try and have a bit of an impact. Mozen on the dieback. Driven back by the skew of In Your Dream. It's had a very easy game. 3-0-16 on the Magnus. He's had a lovely time. The PA Magnus strat just far too strong for new esports to deal with here in this game. Get on the back, Vil, In Your Dream. He's got the raw P. It's this one.
It's a beatdown.
This really was a rough one. I mean, new esports, they went in on the fact that they tried to go for this armlet build up on the Wraith King, which I think was the right way to go. It didn't pay off. By the time Lance had his armlet, he was already behind in terms of net worth. And then then what do? You don't have any sort of recovery methods.
So it's Void in the chrono.
Any kind of save can really disrupt the Chronosphere. If you ask me, if they're lacking of a shield.
For 15 for 6 against the 9 for 3 of Lance, so definitely starting to feel a bit of the heat that this Void's getting down bottom. And they're going to try onto Mozen here. Telekinesis back into the Who Stomp. And that should do it. That will be the first blood going the way of T1. As you said, this combo very, very strong. And this is why. Top lane, Miracle is coming in with the Metamorphosis. They're going to try for Candy. Polison's also got the Fire Blast as well. This will be a kill on the Doom. Already T1 starting to pick up kills in their side lanes. The Flames been able to find something. It's been pretty strong so far. They've got a kill down bottom, but they also got a kill up top. We're going to see Yamate. He's going for the TP out, but Polison's going to be able to cancel that. Fire Blast is available now. Yamate, he's out of lane, and he's out of lane without the ability to return to it with a TP.
You know, Lance is still farming, but like you said, there's still kill threat. There's still kill threat at all times if they find somebody too far up.
They're able to get the grab again. Telekinesis into the Storm with the Fable. One more right click for Yokam. It's enough. Another kill. As Yokam and Farev take a second one both sides.
The more levels of it actually prevents Time Walk from actually healing the damage if you do have, like, let's say, I think the third point of Stomp in particular. Top. Miracle. He's got meta. He's dropping pretty low, though.
They are kiting Candy. Candy's trying to run down Miracle. The Fire Blast holds him back. Candy's still trying to go for this kill, and for the backup of the three of them, they do manage to take him down, see if they can stay on top of Miracle, but just out of range of potential bolt from Yamate.
There's so many changes.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Yeah, maybe
Intelligence increased by 3. That's the other thing. So much bigger mana pool.
Top lane Polison. The three of them have remained upper on ONEESPORTS, and they're going to be able to get themselves another kill. Just staying upper is the tri lane now.
Out of and catch, but I know Miracle. The other Miracle was the one that actually did that versus drafts like this in the past, when he'd go for that blink on his third item.
And the River Lance is going to drop the chrono here for Yokam. The Doom's down onto 4F. See if they can finish this one off. They've got the three of them ready to dive this time. In fact, Mosin also coming over. If he can live long enough, though, he'll get the chance to put the Stampede, but they've got the burst. The Lightning Bolt comes out. They'll be able to claim themselves a second. Polison goes with the Fire Blast onto Yamate. In Your Dream also TPing over. In Your Dream? But the stuns are out. He's getting chain stunned. Chain bashed. In Your Dream just TPs in and ends up dying. As Lance, he's cleaning up. They'll turn with the Fire Blast. The swap to the side, keeping Lance safe. Mosin is under the tower, but he's able to turn with the Magic Missile, set up for another kill for Lance.
Oh man, but then I look and he's 900 HP. DDZ on high ground. Spots him out.
The second time. There's going to be the Stampede for In Your Dream as he attempts to step to the side. He's going to have the backup of Polison and 4F. They step in with a hoof stomp onto DDZ, and this time it's going to be DDZ making the blunder as the mid, as he will go down for his attempt. The swap to the side. They do set up onto Yokam. ONEESPORTS, could they go for anything more? They're going to have another swap charge in a second. Mosin tries to step in, but he steps far too close to the fire as Polison and 4F turn and blow him up. Miracle's also in the river. Sentry Ward popped down, but Candy's out of range.
Yamate TPing toward mid. Candy still invisible. Might be considering if they can find an opportunity.
Yeah, he's got the ult in 5 seconds.
Oh, In Your Dream. He opts to go the proper way rather than going the very dangerous way.
He could Doom this.
Still, he still could get gone on.
Yeah, Doom's dropped down. Candy just goes straight for it. Very nicely done there, holding on to that.
We'll see in a second as they are making a move onto Candy.
The catch it. He's going to set up with the Sunder to get that first bit of burst damage. Miracle swaps for the full HP.
Lance might have a jump here.
He's going to have the chrono on the three of them. Do they have the damage follow-up? That's the question, though. DDZ comes in for the side. He's got the arena follow-up. Caught Miracle, but Miracle's standing his ground, turning with the Metamorphosis. Lance able to get the time walk in time before the hoop stomp from 4F connects, but they still catch DDZ. It's committing with the chrono, and the arena does not work out for them there. Mosin goes for the TP out. They've got nothing to catch him. Telekinesis still on cooldown for a few seconds, so he'll get away.
Still looking to get aggressive as they still have a swap available. Mosin on the low ground.
He's going in here. Miracle's in the neighborhood. He's got Metamorphosis in 5 seconds. Already Miracle's he's thinking about maybe getting in for the back side of this as he's charging forward. You've got to run. They've already lost Mosin. If Polison gets a reach on this, he's going to be able to start the slow with the Ignite. T1, do they want to keep chasing? It's a little hard now. Over on ONEESPORTS half the map. I mean, if they get the Plague Ward hit onto DDZ as well. DDZ's been slowed down. 4F's able to find the jump in with the Blink Dagger Lance. He's going to come in with the chrono only onto In Your Dream on the back of it all. DDZ stays alive with the stick charges. Lance does manage to get the kill, but Miracle's able to get the return kill. The Metamorphosis tears the Void apart. Again, this is a few fights now when ONEESPORTS, they're using their ults, they're using these chronospheres, but they're not winning the fights. And yeah, this is going to be a free road for ONEESPORTS. Very smart heads-up move. Thundergold Draft confirms nothing to be scared of, as T1 are all on the bottom side of the map. That's a free Aegis. They're going to try and fight bottom. Candy, he's got the BKB. Before trying to jump in, the Doom's down onto Miracle, but Miracle already got the Metamorphosis off. So they're trying to kite it off for now. As you said, he's going in onto the side.
He's on
got
Lance.
the Doom down onto Lance. An excellent Doom from Yokam, dragging him back into the Poison Nova. Lance is in so much trouble right now. He's trying to turn to get the bash onto 4F. Lance getting low. They kill him off for once. That's the Aegis gone. See if they can do it a second time though. New. They're going to turn over towards Polisson. Polisson trying to hold them back with the clumsy net, but Polisson, he's in a bit of a spot of bother here. Push to the side, they'll burst him out. The Aegis helping them turn the tide there. New Esports will hold their ground, take the fight. And yeah, if they didn't go for that Roche play, didn't get
Everything onto Miracle, they have no way to
Yep.
save this Terrorblade.
Top DDZ.
Already making the aggressive
I
move.
mean, they
no
know that
BKB.
he BKB TP'd out. He's a little scared of, obviously, the Suns returning red, but oh, the burst Yamate! Does it perfectly. The second proc there from the Nimbus and the Thunder God's Wrath. There for that sort of jump, and underestimating the burst there coming out from the Zeus. You know,
I mean, Yamate is really having the dream game. As I say that, though, mid lane.
they will catch
See you
him.
later, Yamate.
Up top. Could be another one here for New as Polisson. He's been found by Lance and DDZ. Another kill for the Void.
Radiant's courier.
Oh, does lose his courier to the tower though. That is going to be a Hyperstone out the game.
Oh,
for
he's
3
been
minutes.
lifted.
Now his TP's going to get cancelled by Yokam. Oh no! It's a bit of a nightmare here for Lance. He's got the BKB still, so he should still be able to run. But Mozza's being chased down. The Metamorphosis damage enough to kill him off. Lance, he's going to try his best to get out of there. 4F staying on top of them. The BKB comes to an end. They get the Who Stomp. Do they have any follow-up? No
Lift
telekinesis quite yet, but he's got the blink and the time warp. Can close the gap. Comes in with the blink. Time warp lifts him up. There's the other time warp from Lance. Lance also has a chrono if he's able to, if he needs to use it defensively. Candy's in trouble. Lance tries to turn and slow them with time dilation. With a BKB from Candy. It's a big if. If he gets caught by this chronosphere, by a Doom before he gets his BKB off. But there's so much damage come from the side of New Esports again. Nice read from Yamate. Since he's quiet, pops his ult. They know exactly where they're coming from, so they can prepare for this. And T1 unlikely to do anything by surprise. I say that though.
DDZ.
They still get the jump on DDZ. DDZ needs
Chrono
help.
three.
He's going to come in. The Chrono is out onto the 3 of them. The swap as well, getting DDZ back out of the Chrono so he can lay down the arena, follow it up with the spear. They managed to find the Doom down onto Miracle as well. Perfectly done here by New Esports. The DDZ bait could not have been any better there. DDZ will tell you that was intentional. They knew the smoke was coming. DDZ gets caught. The setups there as they group.
Tower is under attack.
And a telescope just in the back lines. Candy.
Candy's in. He's looking for the Doom opportunity, but Miracle's able to play around it with the Mountain. Miracle pots the BKB. He's also got the meta. He's going to commit it. They want to try and stand their ground and take this fight. They take down the Doom. No chance for Candy to throw out his ult. Lance jumps over. He's going to get the Chrono in. He's looking for the damage on the Miracle. Have they got enough to bring down Miracle and the Chrono? They have. The Thunder God's Wrath from Yamane comes crashing down. Miracle will fall. A spear flies through for it, takes him out. In your dreams, trying to run away. DDZ's going to continue to stay on top of them. Yamate, Lance, and Moz to finish off Polisson in the river. There's Vedo trying to kite up DDZ the best that he can. Is being able to slow him down with all these Plague Wards, and in fact Moz does end up going down there to the burn of Polisson's Ignite. And in your dreams, still continue to kite DDZ up. DDZ's actually taking quite a bit of damage, but there's Yamate coming in with the Blink Hex. Takes out In Your Dream as well. That's a 13k lead now for New Esports. These team fights.
And I really like the decision making that New's done. I think them getting that Roche earlier was pretty huge, the way they snuck that one in. They're definitely on fire with this draft this time around.
A fitting bounty.
Damn it. All right. I mean, if the thing is that I don't feel like they actually benefit from a long duration team fight. They need a fight that they can win pretty quickly by taking out 1 or 2 targets. A long team fight just means Yamate gets way more spells off in the back.
And this is such a good time to go. They're 500 gold away from the Satanic on Miracle. In Your Dream's going to pop the ult. It's only going to hit onto DDZ and Mozzard. See if they can find Miracle. They're stepping over. They're looking for him. And as I say, he's still 400 gold short of the Satanic. Will get the BKB off. But the Doom is there. Swap to the side. With that Stampede, they will be able to save the TB. Polisson goes out. But they keep Miracle alive. New Esports.
Yeah, In Your Dream got his Poison Nova off last fight, and it did absolutely nothing. And that was an Axe Poison Nova, by the way. So we'll see if next time it can do something, but I don't think it really will. Feels extremely underwhelming.
I mean, T1's coming out, but they don't have meta. They don't have meta for 50 seconds. The stolen swap there. Yokam is able to save Miracle. They just need to get the rest of them out of there. Already they've lost 3. Miracle, can he find his way back home? He has a TP. There's buybacks coming out. They've got to use the Miracle himself. He does not have buyback. Not even to put the BKB. Try and stay alive for the life. Still, he's doing it. He's going to be able to live. They kill off the basic void the once. Can they do anything again here? Miracle. Still 30 seconds without the meta. Stampede's up. They'll turn over to DDZ. DDZ getting taken down low by the poison. He's trying to run. Stun out onto Lance. The Gale as well, hitting him, slowing him in place. DDZ will fall slowly but surely. The Mars is down, but it's a dieback on 4F.
Oh, Miracle.
Return, the Hex, the Doom. Miracle's out of the game, and he has not got money for buyback. He is gone, and with that, this should be the GG coming pretty soon. 4 heroes dead, no buybacks. As it was just too much for Miracle to play into alone. This game was a match where New Esports, they just crushed the whole idea of T1's draft, and they looked incredible in some of these team fights. Some excellent team fight execution.
Teammate.
We're going late, people. We're going late. Miracle and teammate.
Is it the
Well, the
persona?
Yeah.
The other numbers.
You don't get slowed, which is actually pretty useful. I feel like it's really annoying losing 30 move speed on a hero like Tiny who's already not the fastest. So, but bottom.
Bottom lane, yeah, Candy. See if they can get him. He's going to head up for the 6-minute rune, of course. See if he gets lucky with it. Yamate as well, ready to offer up an arrow if they do go on to him. The rune's going to be bottom. Mozin's able to get it, so New Esports still able to secure it. They go with the combo on to DDZ. DDZ actually swapping in aggressively to find Paulus, and it will work. He gets the kill on Paulus and turns with the one shot.
Still alive?
DDZ, he's still alive. He's walking this off, at least trying his best to do so, but 4F will come over and offer up the extra bit of damage needed to take down DDZ. So DDZ will fall. Both teams bringing in a lot of heroes towards this mid area.
Miracle, bottom. He's actually getting chased. Doesn't even have to use the lasso, can he? Okay, yes he will.
I mean,
and
what's the play? Here we go.
Available.
All right, but he got the Firefly off. Does still get caught by the X-Well stun. They do manage to slow him. They're coming in, they get the kill. That's a good job they did, as I say. They bring 4 heroes down. The arrow from Yamate does mean that he's going to be able to step up and take that bounty rune. So again,
and a courier.
set up 3 banners back in the river. Miracle, he's getting run down. Miracle's in trouble. The silence. Wolves not counting for getting the initial lasso, but there he's still able to find it. Candy grabs Miracle. Miracle's got the blink back home time. They didn't have enough damage. Miracle lucky to get out of this one. But Yamate's there. Yamate's able to snipe him, jumps in with the Starstorm. Miracle will still end up going down. T1, they've got to find something else here. They are in onto Yamate with the Avalanche, but Yamate's got the Moonlight Shadow. He's out of this. Mozen steps up with the Cogs, traps Yokam. It's a double kill for DDZ, fighting from the grave here with his illusion. Candy, he's underneath the tower here, was tossed in, and it's ended up killing off 4F. Topolison goes in with the TP, will manage to pull back Mozen underneath.
It looks like they're going to have some tough ways of initiating. 4F bottom. Shows his face. Oh, I think this game's going to get real ugly real fast, Owen.
Yeah, this is for pretty much the whole game. He's going to have an incredibly quick Battle Fury. I mean, without a doubt, a Battle Fury is going to come a lot quicker than Anti-Mage. The Miracle's one. There's the combo, though. Soulbind is able to grab DDZ. They get the toss out, and with the Chain Frost, they'll take out the bat. They'll find DDZ as well. Exactly what T1 needed. Mozen, he's stepping back in, though, and with the Venge Illusion, they're punching back. They're able to kill off the Lich. Lance, he's turned up as well for the action. In Your Dream trying to run. Mozen, he's got a Rocket Flare, and Yamate, he's there with a Wrath Crown, cutting off In Your Dream from the side. In Your Dream will toss him away. The Yamate leaps straight back over. In Your Dream, he's running. He's still living, 20 HP. Arrow out gives them the vision and wraps around, but they get the kill nonetheless. Mozen and Miracle saw him. A bit of a whiff there from the bat for sure. That would have been a guaranteed pick-off. Mid lane.
Mid lane though.
They missed the arrow combo. Might not matter for killing off In Your Dream, but they may hit a little bit themselves. The soul binds out. In fact, In Your Dream doesn't end up going down, so that whiff combo mid costing them. As they'll both go down, Lance steps forward. They've lost 3 though on Esports. Lance will be able to claim the life for 4F. Him and Candy trying to see if they can chase for anything further, but the ink swell on Yokam's forcing Candy to back away. In Your Dream and Miracle still trying to look at this. Candy actually gets back in with the flame break, and they get the 2 kills on a Yokam and In Your Dream. They do end up still going down, fighting into the Firefly, and getting knocked back into it.
As well as DDZ moving toward bottom.
Jump forward. Try and burst down Martin with the blink combo, and In Your Dream will be able to do it. Clock down. And like Shadow Pot, see if you want to get back in on this.
Candy has the blink.
He's going to go for the opening onto the Doom. Jumps in, grabs the Doom back in. Dream's going to try and go in with the Avalanche combo to save Forev, but he can't do it. Forev's already dead. Forev will fly back in. Dream's got to run the arrows out. It'll hit. Bam! Perfect aim from Yamate. Sets up onto the target.
Double chain.
The Soulbind's there on the two of them. Now the Yules will stop Forev from getting the Doom off in time to get the Doom onto the two of them. Still though, Lance will go down. They get the kills, T1. DDZ will also fall. Candy, he's still trying to play around with this. He knows that Forev brought back, and he's getting an napalm stack, so that's an arrow onto him as well, and he's in the Firefly. This is going to be a dieback from Forev for sure, as he's left to the hands of Mozen and Yamate to finish him off. Again, T1, they're trying their best to turn up to these fights.
Bounties, Pelosin on the front line too.
Oh, DDZ with the swap back to get him with a magic missile onto Pelosin. Mozen in with a hook shot onto Yokam. Arrow follow-up from Yamate. That's going to be the two supports down. Throw out a Chain Frost, it ain't going to do much at all. Yamate able to quickly split with the lead.
They want more, they get the last on the back.
They do, they get the drag back onto In Your Dream. They step forward, they're on top of the Ursa. Just get pushed up to the high ground by the Cogs. He still falls. New esports.
Miracle needs a hell of a lot more time, and even if he does get a lot more time, this AM, if you know, he doesn't have this fantastic core matchup like we were mentioning earlier. Like, these heroes don't have big mana pools. Bat Rider does, but Venge and Ursa, you know, Mana Void is not ever going to be that humongous thing they have to worry about. Maybe the Venge a bit, but not Ursa. Ursa will just stand there toe-to-toe with the AM at this pace of farm.
Forev the swap into the arrow, they won't get the connection. Now DDZ is in pretty deep there because of that swap attempt. In fact, he's in the midst of all five of them. They turn onto him. And they do drop the Doom as well onto the bench. DDZ will fall. Miracle has to blink away the last moment. Mozen, he's able to catch the three of them here in the Cogs.
Oh
Lance
my God.
As well. The Battle Fury cleave going to work as 3 down on T1. They're going to step over as well. Looking for In Your Dream. He's able to toss back the Ursa. He's running away, but this illusion from DDZ helps finish him off inside the base behind the tier 3. Onto the Tiny Yamate. What more has he got to offer here? Tries to jump in. With the arrow onto In Your Dream, that's a dead Tiny for 70 seconds. I mean, In Your Dream, he's out from T1. And you not showing any signs of stopping. In Your Dream is going to look for the toss back. He's able to get Lance in underneath the tier 4 to get the ult off in time, though. Turns over to In Your Dream. In Your Dream shoved to the side, saved by the 4-star. The Rax, they will slowly fall, or maybe not, still alive for now. And Lance, he's gone. Doom's out onto the two of them with the Soulbind. They kill the Ursa. They're going to be able to get DDZ as well. And the melee Rax, they weren't quite finished off. They kept them alive. In Your Dream also tossing off Mozen to the side. Mozen unable to finish off the kill onto the Tiny. They're going to lose 3 heroes here, New Esports, and they do not get the Rax. The Rax remain alive.
Pretty Grimstroke, so much better opportunities for them to get the double Dooms. Let's see if they can.
Scan comes out from T1, so they know where they are. The
Candy?
BKB is out from Candy. He's getting back. Miracle is in a lot of trouble. Ooh, gets the blink out in the last moment. Miracle will live for now. The lasso onto Yokam into the arrow, takes down the Grim. The Lich to fall as well. Candy on top of In Your Dream, but In Your Dream goes straight for the TP out. Nothing to cancel it. So it's just the time to complete it. Yep.
Oh, wow. Clockwork actually... Okay, I was like, there's no way anyone ever takes the battery assault damage talent anymore. He takes it over the +1 cog. There we go, that push. Aegis and Cheese at the ready. Both of them on Lance in case of that Doom. They have all the supporting force behind him. Let's see if T1 can mount this defense.
Oh,
toss back.
That's the toss back. On to Lance. Lance has been silenced. He's getting low. The Abyssal in as well. Lance is down. They're taking out the Aegis from the hands of Miss Ursa. See if they're going to do it a second time. They surround him. Lance will get the ult up, but they're tossing him in place. Lance getting kited, held underneath his tier 3 tower. The enrage is about to wear off. Hookshot in from Mozen. He's trying to keep the bear safe, but it will work. Lance turns to In Your Dream, but the frost shield's out, and In Your Dream's into the Invis. He's okay. Miracle hooks in towards Mozen. They take out the clock. Candy, he jumped forward with the lasso. He's able to get onto Forev, but he's fallen too low. It's the Bat dead as well. T1, they hold yet again, and now they're on the chase. The arrow will catch on to Miracle, but they force him forward into the blink. He closes the gap with the Abyssal. He's on top of the bear. Lance, he's got one more round with the ult. He does have the cheese, but he's surrounded by 4. The arrow also dodged. Lance is actually going to pop the cheese, but there's no chance to turn this on his own.
Nope,
he will get the kill onto the Yokam.
But they're actually spotted out. They're getting pinged.
Oh,
Lance.
They're on to Lance. Lance needs help, but he needs it now. He's been silenced. The chain force around as well. Forev, but the BKB pulls his head to the side. He's able to live with the Glimmer Cape. Lance, positive range, turns over towards In Your Dream. In Your Dream is getting used up. He's up in the air, slides to the side with the force stuff, but he can't get away. Swap back by DDZ. New Esports back in position to get a good fight themselves. T1 try and commit onto Lance. They're not quite able to take him down, burn his mana away before he can turn and fight back with the backup of New Esports. I mean, it's
cluster of an area. So New now on their own aggression. And Miracle has committed all of his gold.
There we go. He picked the battlefield with the butterfly and he jumps in straight away onto Lance. Lance has been doomed. Lance, he can't get out of it.
They can't get the swap.
See what more they can get. Mosin, he's trying to fight. He's been shot in, but they haven't got the Ursa. This is a very questionable decision here to try and commit without their bear. They're just going to lose more heroes. The Soulbind links DDZ and the Batrider together. Candy's trying to find Paulison, but Paulison's up to the high ground. Paulison, he's probably going to tick out to the Flame Break, but it doesn't matter because T1, they've killed 4 heroes for that. They needed to get the hell out of there as soon as Lance went down there, but for whatever reason, New Esports decided to throw some bonus heroes in for T1. And now, I mean,
these fights, they can't keep getting caught off guard by these tossbacks and such.
Ozzy's going to try and start the fight. They jump in, Injury tried to get the toss back onto Lance, but wasn't able to find it. Moonlight Shadow comes out from New. They're going to jump in, but then the Soulbind, they're in a world with the commitment. There's the swap. This time DDZ will try with the save of the Chain Frost. They're already out and bouncing around. The BKB's there for Candy, who goes
too much
on to 4F, but it comes to an end. 4F's still alive. Lance is falling low. He's out of the game. Lance dead again. New Esports could not save him, even with the swap coming in this time. DDZ already, the Chain Frost were out and bouncing. The damage was done. DDZ also chased out. I mean, this looks like I don't. New Esports have just lost total control. They've lost total control of a game, and they didn't. They've thrown away their lives in team fights.
Missed the hook shot, but they're still forcing the issue onto the Doom.
So Lee and the Soulbind again. It's out of the Doom. The Abyssal Blade as well onto the 2 Soulbinded targets. Lance is dead immediately, and the Chain Frost, the double Chain Frost again. I mean, these Soulbind combos are destroying New Esports right now, rendering them absolutely useless in these team fights. As, you know, I mean, they may just even call it. I mean, you know, they haven't lost anything on the high ground, but this game, I mean, they must be starting to realize that this is, they've just lost it. It's all been gone. It's all gone away from them.
T1 adapted and improvised, while New Esports kind of just
sent in. And we'll go down here. Sunny's trying his best to keep it hidden in the cliff. They're hunting for it, and they will find it. So more money being thrown the way of T1. And after they take this Roche, they're now an 8k advantage themselves. Ages it up. See if they can find Candy. He's in onto the Doom, but again the Soulbind's out. We'll put the BKB Candy. That does manage to lotus back one of the Chain Frosts at least. But the Doom, it's out onto Lance. Lance, he needs help, but he needs it now. They move him over to the side. In your Dream trying to step forward. Miracle jumps over with the Abyssal Blade. They're going to be able to find the bear. Ursa will go down. Lance buys back immediately. Miracle turns his attention over towards DDZ. The Hex out as well. The mana being burnt from this bench. DDZ being focused down by Miracle. Miracle bringing him low. Jumps to the side to avoid the Ursa. Gets away from Lance. They do lose the Doom. T1 losing for Rev. Can you get more? They need to get more. The arrow duped out by Paulison. Candy chases in, tries to knock them out with the Flame Break, but the Soulbind into the 2-man Hex. It's there from Yokam. Bring it down to the low. Mana Void from Miracle. It's a die back on Lance. Dead for 2 minutes. Mosin gets the stun onto Miracle, but Miracle at this point, level 28, he's far too tanky for any of the other members of New Esports to take down. As Miracle can just look to chase on for the cleanup. Find themselves Yamate in the trees with the Shiva's Guard into the Avalanche toss combo of In Your Dream. Silence from the bug of Yokam. It's going to be a 3rd kill for T1. 3 heroes dead, no buybacks.
Try to go for the lasso, but he's got the Lincolns, and they should just be able to clean up this game.
But the fortification, I mean, DDZ's back in 15. But very little they can do to stop Miracle. Cleaning up the base, and even if they did, he has an Aegis to fall back on as well. Mosin steps in, Miracle turns, still playing more kills for the scoreboard. He brings down the Clockwork, takes out the Batrider. This game's over, this series is done, as T1 will be the victors here, knocking down New Esports